We are on Oholot, Perek Zion Mishnah Hey. The last Mishnah in the second to last chapter of Masechet Oholot. We're talking about Beit Hapras. Remember, Beit Hapras is a field that was that a grave was plowed over, and then the whole thing is tameh. Says the Mishnah, Sadeh avad kever b'tocha. Not a Beit Hapras, but a sadeh, a field where the kever was lost in it. You don't know where the kever was. Ubana ba'bayit va'aliyah al gabav. When you built in it a house and a loft. So the house and the loft both have doors. The house has a door on the floor level. The loft has a door on the second level. They have a ladder to it or what have you. Im hayta pitcha shel aliyah michuvan keneged pitcho shel habayit. If the entrance, the door of the loft, is corresponding directly, parallel or above the door of the house, aliyah tahora, then the loft is tahor. V'im lav, and if not, aliyah tameya, then the aliyah is tameya. So let's look at the picture from Rav Scheinberg. This is the case. If it's exactly one above the other, let's say, because perhaps theoretically we don't know where the grave was. We always have to worry. The grave is at the entrance of the door. So if one is above the other, then the aliyah is tahora. Why? Manavshach means either way. Ima kever b'toch habayit, if the kever is in the house. Habayit meaning you built it on the grave because you don't know where it is. Habayit tamei v'aliyah tahora. The house is tamei. Aliyah is no problem. Ima kever tachat askupat petach habayit, and if it's under the entrance, tumanich nesed labayit v'aliyah tahora. Then if it's right here at the entrance, then it goes in the house, and it can't go in the aliyah because the aliyah is blocked. Aval. But if they're not corresponding, then we're afraid, chayshinan, we're afraid, maybe the tuma is where the aliyah is and not where the main door is. If they're imlav, here's the second picture. If they're not corresponding one to the other, maybe the tuma is here and not here. And therefore, if the tuma was here, the tuma would bokat ve'olah, go in and enter into the aliyah. So then that's what it means. The aliyah is tameya. Says the Mishnah, afar Beit Hapras. If you have dirt from Beit Hapras, from that tamei field, afar chutz laaretz, and the dirt of chutz laaretz is also tamei. Sheba biyarak. It was imported. It was included in yarak, in vegetation. You know, you brought in your dirt, your cucumbers from chutz laaretz, and it had dirt on it. Mitztarfim kechotam hamartzupim. Dibi Rabbi Lezer. Then, how much dirt you need enough dirt. There was enough to make the seal of martzufim. But the Jasper calls it martzuf packing bags, leather bags adapted for shiploads. It was in Kalayim. Do we have it here? No, we don't have a Jasper bonus. But anyway, it's a packing bag seal. Says the Bartanur, amtachot shel or bags of leather. She'ein sakin, like sacks. Travelers put their vessels in them. And they put a seal of teat of clay. So if you have enough dirt in order to make the packing, the seal of the clay seal of this packing bag. Div Rabbi Lezer. It's not that it has to all together, the dirt on the cucumbers can be mushed together. It has to have one clump of dirt. So Rabbi Yehuda said, once they sent letters to the sons of Kohanim Gedolim, and the letters had here's the seal, so whatever it looked like on this bag. Okay, the letters had seals on them. And it says the Mishnah, there was a sa'ah or a sa'atayim of seals. And the Chachamim were not worried about tuma, meaning the seals were smaller, each one was smaller than the chotam ha'martzuvim. I guess the seal on this bag was much larger. Okay, they weren't worried. Each seal itself of the letter was nowhere near the seal of the martzufim. So that proves not like Rabbi Eliezer that they're mitzdaref, but rather that the dirt altogether has to be the size of the seal of the chotam. Each clump has to be the size of the chotam and martzufim. All right, we'll stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.